Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Hope you're doing all right. So like any other trip, this trip we are going to Arkansas. So before I do that, of course, I'm going to try all my equipment and show you what really goes behind making a vlog. So join me. Let's go on a motorcycle ride, test out all the equipment, making sure the videos are correct, videos are coming out good, the sounds are good. So let's go. All right, so the purpose of this video today, as I mentioned, that we'll be going out of town, right, next week, inshallah. So I thought that, okay, before I go, let's test out all the equipment. So I have my GoPro right here, facing towards me. Then I have my DJI Action Camera 5 facing ahead, away from me, and then I have a DJI mic. And I just want to check like how everything goes on a sports bike because I've always done one view on a sports bike, so this is my first time doing second view, and I just want to test out the settings and how the audio comes out. So that's the purpose of this ride. So nothing too fancy other than just checking out the equipments. I hope you guys enjoy my videos, my vlogs, and I'm gonna try to do a tutorial. Not really a tutorial, probably like kind of more of like an informative video, what really goes behind the scenes, vlogging, editing, and all that cool stuff. Just tell you more in detail, so that way you know that what kind of effort really goes into making those vlogs. So yeah, keep tuned in, and let's park this bike and talk about more fun stuff. All right, welcome back. We just went on a test ride. Everything came out great. The video was great. There were a couple of settings which I believe I could have changed, especially the exposure settings, but that's okay. I know what to do next time. Audio was good. That's something you'll expect in a vlog. And now we'll talk about what equipments we need, what really goes behind the scenes, and how to make a vlog. So when I started doing motor vlog, I was curious what kind of equipment I need, what really goes into creating a motor vlog. So I went through that journey and I thought it's going to be really beneficial for me to create a video and pass on this message to people who are interested in doing this. So it's very basic. What you need, it's a camera and a microphone. That's it. Those two items and you'll be good. But I do have a Action Camera 5. This is this camera, it's mounted on my helmet, and then I do have a GoPro, which is basically facing towards me on a motorcycle, and then of course I do have a DJI mic too, where I do the talking. If you have DJI mic mini, that will be great just because you have to put inside the helmet, and it's a really tiny mic compared to DJI mic 2. Let me show you. It's this thick. So if you have a DJI mic mini, I think it's really smaller compared to mic 2, and that will be really beneficial when you put it inside the helmet. So once you have the accessories, I think the most important thing is to how to really make a vlog. There's no script. When I did my first vlog going to California, Sequoia National Park and Yosemite, I didn't really have a script. I just went ahead and said whatever I wanted to. And then of course you can probably, if you feel like, okay, you said something wrong, something incorrect, you can cut that in the edit, in the post-production, but just keep it natural. I think what people really want to see is your natural self. And of course, you can't really write a script of something that you really don't know what you're going to see on the road. So keep it natural. And when you are riding, of course, you don't have to keep the camera on 24/7. Many people, what they do is that they'll turn on the camera 24/7 and they run out of the battery. And when something scenic comes up, they can't really record it because there's no battery. So I suggest if you anticipate there'll be a good scenic route, turn on the camera. And of course, you don't have to do 100% of the video of that scenic route. Just a little bit and you're good to go. If you're riding for about 6 hours, I'll say you'll have a video of somewhere around like 3 to 4 hours. Once you go into post-production, of course, you have to trim that down to 20-30 minutes, and it takes hours to do that. It took me to edit my first video about 15 hours, and that's normal. I've talked around to a couple of editors, and they said that's normal, just because you have to go through the entire timeline a few times just to cut that video from 3 hours to 20-30 minutes. So it's not just one round and you just cut in that. So like probably in first round you may cut down from 30 minutes to 3 hours to probably an hour. Then you have to cut down further to 40 minutes and 30 minutes and so forth, so on. Then after that, you'll have to do color grading. You have to do animations if you want. Like I have two cameras, so I have to do a transition from one camera to another camera. I can do a multi-cam function in the editing software just because only one of the cameras is recording audio. So syncing between those two cameras, it's a challenge. But I do it manually, so that takes time depending on how many cuts you have. So of course it takes time. So a lot of effort goes really behind the scenes. So if someone is creating a vlog, I'll say that I appreciate them because it does take a lot of hours behind editing. Actually doing the vlogging itself on a trip, that's requires dedication, and then the equipment itself that require your financial resources. And if you have any comments or if you have any questions, reach out to me via comments and I'll definitely reach out to you. And if you feel like there's something I need to probably adjust or do something better, let me know, because I am still a student in this area. So your feedback is really appreciated. So that's it from my end. If you felt like this video provided you valuable information, you like my content, don't forget to like the video, share it with others, subscribe the channel. I will see you on an actual vlog next week. Take care. Until then, bye-bye.